Shortykovsky into the early lead. Nobody very anxious to go. They're all looking like cyclists bunching on the side there. Prefontaine straight through into the lead. And Johnson tucking in behind him, and Licori in third. And I think this will probably be the pattern of the race for 4 or 5 laps. Prefontaine says he's in good form. And he's always anxious to put on a good display.
I talked to him before the race. He seemed pretty spirited tonight, and he's looking, I think, forward to trying to get a pretty fast time. Obviously in great shape after that American record in the 2 mile.
I think Prefontaine, being a distance runner, a 3 mile or 5,000 meter runner, really enjoys coming down to the mile and rubbing the specialist noses in it.
But he will have to keep up a pretty nifty pace.
It's going to be around 60-second pace for the first quarter.
It will be 1/4 mile. And they're coming up to a 1/4 mile.
This is it right here, Adrian.
61 seconds, so it's more or less on schedule.
So they're within range of a pretty good time, probably shooting maybe in this race for the fastest mile of the season.
It's a slight problem because if Prefontaine doesn't hit a slightly faster rhythm, nobody's going to take over the lead from him, because all these mile specialists are quite happy to have somebody out there running a rabbit at the front.
Looks like a train right now. Nice, neat line going around the track, Adrian.
The easiest way to run, of course, is to sit in and just follow the rhythm of the leader. Shortykovsky surprisingly making a move.
Marty's still in the middle of that pack, running just with the group. Contented right now to be exactly where he is.
6 laps to go. Nearly halfway through the race. Still Prefontaine leading from Shortykovsky. Johnson third. Now Del Buono of Italy fourth. Licori struggling slightly in fifth.
2 minutes, right around 2 minutes for the half mile.
So the pace has picked up slightly, and Prefontaine is digging in again, just finding a little bit extra.
This is a critical lap.
Shortykovsky looks nice and easy in second.
This is the lap they'll have to pick up if they're going to get around 4 minutes. They're going to have to run at least a 59 or a 60 in this one.
Still Prefontaine from Shortykovsky.
Looks like he has picked it up a little bit.
Interesting that the Italian Del Buono has moved into third place. He's a very good improved runner.
Marty's second from the rear. Doesn't look too great a position right now. He looks like he's laboring a little bit, but it's hard to tell.
And it's Johnson running in the third.
Shortykovsky seems to spend more time adjusting his headband than worrying about his tactics on the track. And now Johnson moving dangerously through into third place, and Licori at last beginning to wake up. Coming up to the 3/4 time.
About 3:01 for the 13:20 for...
But look at this going on at the back. Del Buono moving through into third place, and Licori will have to follow him, but Johnson's keeping him out. Still Prefontaine up at the front with Shortykovsky second. 2 laps to go. Licori now muscled his way through into third place. Prefontaine still running off the front, and everybody's stretching to stay with him, but Licori really sprinting to get up onto terms.
Here comes Marty.
It's going to be a marvellous last lap. Prefontaine leading with Shortykovsky and Licori together. The gun goes, still Prefontaine and Licori second. America's 2 great distance runners together, and Prefontaine is giving it everything. He's run the whole race in front, and it looks as if Licori's cracked, and Del Buono of Italy is coming through into third place. It's Prefontaine then, Prefontaine all the way, and Del Buono of Italy second. Prefontaine wins brilliantly, 3:59.2. Prefontaine sets a new world best time. It's just a fraction outside the meet record. Del Buono of Italy, a new Italian record in second place, and the brightly coloured suit of Licori only manages third. And 16,000 people here in the Forum really had a race for the money in that mile race. Prefontaine running away right from the front, took hold of the whole crowd here, and you're obviously pretty pleased about it.
Very pleased. Very pleased.
Was it a tactical plan to go out from the front?
Well, I think everybody knew my plan. For me to win a race against competition of that nature, I have to go out hard and just about lead from the start, because the runners in that field, except for Jim Johnson, are all runners that hang on and then outkick you at the last. So my tactics was just to go strong and run the first 3/4 of a mile hard. and then just hang on the last quarter.
Well, you didn't seem to be hanging on. You looked like you could have gone about 3 more laps.
I could have maybe gone 1 more lap, but I don't know about 3 more.
Does it give you a thrill as a long-distance runner to come and beat the milers at their own game?
Yeah, you might say that. I wish I could beat some of the 3 milers at their own game.